If you guys have been following the channel for a while now, you probably know that with each new update, there is a pretty fun cycle of content when it comes down to it. Essentially, every time we see a new title update go live, not only does that update introduce new content into the game right then and there, but that same title update also normally adds in some brand new game files as well that can only be accessed via the PC version of the game. And those files typically contain some information regarding upcoming updates. With that being said, PC got a brand new update yesterday, and holy crap, these leaks are really exciting. Quite a bit of information was revealed about the upcoming Zombies DLC that'll be launching with Operation 5, and speaking of Operation 5, yeah, Blackout is going to be nuts by the sound of it. That's a pun, you'll see why later. Anyways, what's up guys? Zachar Immortal here, welcome back to the channel, and as always, thanks for stopping by. If you guys are new here each and every single day, if there's news, leaks, rumors, or any other kind of Call of Duty information out there to cover, you'll find it right here. So if you are into that sort of stuff, feel free to subscribe with your post notifications turned on. That way you'll always know when a new video goes live. And of course, if you do enjoy this one, let me know by dropping a like rating on it, as it would be much appreciated and it does really help out the channel. And now without further ado, let's get into the huge leaks that just surfaced thanks to our newest update here in BO4. Now, first and foremost, I gotta give a big shout out to Josh Woo Cool, since all of this information is coming directly from him because he is the one who data mines all of this content. So if you would like to check out all of this stuff for yourself, since I'm not legally able to show any of it on screen, I will link his Twitter down below. That way you guys can go give him a follow and get a sneak peek of all the big content we're going to be talking about today, if you so please. Now, like I said in the intro, we got a lot of very big pieces of information from our newest set of game files, including a ton of content for Operation 5 coming up here on July 9th. But before we do get into all of those leaks, Treyarch themselves actually gave us a little piece of zombies-related intel in a tweet captioned, "The End Begins," with the date of July 9th, 2019, followed by this image here with the term Alpha Omega. Now, this is in relation to DLC 3 for Zombies, which will be going live with Operation 5 on July 9th, and within the image itself, you can actually see above Alpha, there is a nuke symbol, and above Omega, there is a skull, which suddenly makes a lot more sense when we see that the very first piece of intel coming from the newest leaked files actually pertains to, spoiler alert, Nuketown Zombies. Meaning, yes, we are getting a remake map for DLC 3, it appears, and yes, all of the Nuketown Zombies leaks that we've seen over the past few months will be coming to fruition. However, this is kind of a double-edged sword situation here, where Treyarch is pretty much going to be ridiculed either way. You know, there's going to be people out there saying, why is Nuketown the new map? We've already had Nuketown, we should not be paying for a recycled map, which, you know, I totally get. But you're also going to have people out there who would be pretty angry if Nuketown was not included in this game, which I also understand that point as well. So unfortunately, if you are Treyarch in this situation, you're going to get hurt either way. But regardless of what your thoughts and feelings might be about Nuketown Zombies, it does appear that the end will begin on Nuketown come July 9th. Alongside the reveal of the Nuketown image though, we also saw that there appears to be a rush mode loading screen for Nuketown as well, so we could see that introduced with DLC 3 or maybe later on down the road during Operation 5. We then also see a brand new perk revealed in these game files that depicts a wolf biting a bone, and apparently this perk is going to be called Blood Wolf Bite. Now, I have absolutely no idea what that could do, and frankly, I don't really know too much about zombies as is, but Blood Wolf Bite appears to be the next perk coming with Operation 5. And then to wrap up the zombies-related intel for now, we also see some new elixirs that'll be coming with Operation 5 too. Now though, let's shift focus over to multiplayer, where here we see quite a few really interesting images, including 4 in specific relating to brand new weapons that'll be coming to the game presumably with Operation 5. However, there are some worrying trends here that we'll dive into as we venture further into these leaks. So, 4 images, 4 weapons, 2 of which are repeats, 2 of which are alterations of other weapons that we have seen in the past. One of these images is the Argus shotgun from Black Ops 3, which, honestly, even though it is a recycled weapon, I did personally love the Argus, and frankly, I do really enjoy using slug shotguns because they offer some really satisfying kills. Like, for instance, the KSG, I believe it was, back in BO2, man, that thing could map people in certain situations, which was, for one, just absolutely wild, but 2, super fun to use at the same time. Another image then shows off the M16 assault rifle, which obviously we have seen in multiple Black Ops games as well. The third image shows what appears to be a crossbow. However, it is a new version of the crossbow that we have yet to see in any Black Ops games, but obviously the crossbow itself is not a stranger to the franchise. Then the fourth image is actually going to be a zombies arm melee weapon, which is pretty similar to the robot melee arm that we saw back in Black Ops 3. So here we don't have any completely new groundbreaking weapons per se, and actually all of them do have roots in other Black Ops games, much like the Locust, the Peacekeeper, and the Ballistic Knife, all of which were added into the reserves with Days of Summer. So while it is exciting to see some new weapons coming soon, there is a chance that we could see them added into the reserves once again, which would really just kinda suck. On the other hand though, there's 4 new weapons. It's also possible that we see 2 weapons introduced with the first 50 tiers of Operation 5, and the other 2 weapons introduced with the other 50 tiers of Operation 5, if we do in fact see the operation split into 2 parts, like we did with Operation Spectre Rising and the Days of Summer events. Personally, I am hoping for the latter there, but we're gonna have to wait and see come July 9th. But while we are on the topic of weapons, another thing that was leaked from these updated game files is actually an alternative version of the weapon bribe bundles that we did mention a few weeks back. Previously, we did bring up that there were 2 weapon bribe bundles leaked earlier on, one featuring an outfit for Zero alongside 10 reserve crates and obviously the weapon bribe itself, and the other featuring an outfit for Battery alongside more reserve crates and the bribe as well. But now in these newer files, this weapon bribe is actually an ultra weapon bribe, meaning it will grant you access to a guaranteed new DLC weapon that you do not have. What's unfortunate about this though is that these are likely going to be paid bundles, but I guess if we are going to see a paid weapon bribe, at least it is going to be an ultra bribe and not just a standard one, so there's that. Another black market specific image that also surfaced in this batch of leaks is that of a no dupe crate, keyword being crate, meaning if you want to open a duplicate protected reserve crate, it's likely going to cost you some money since obviously we do not have the option to buy cases and you cannot earn crates through playing. Now, honestly, this should have been a thing since the start of the black market back in October, and personally, I think having to spend real money to ensure that you're not going to get a duplicate sticker is still pretty crummy, but I guess it is a small step towards a better version of the black market at the very least. Now though, let's jump on over to Blackout and talk about what is hands down the coolest part of these leaked files, and easily what I am the most excited about, that being our brand new Blackout Event. Now, out of these game files came an updated version of the emergency broadcast that plays when you activate the beacon at Array. And this update broadcast is eerily awesome, if you ask me. Essentially what this broadcast is hinting at, or I guess more than just hinting, it's literally saying it's happening, is some kind of zombie apocalypse type scenario in which the infected, aka the zombies, are overrunning the island, attacking people and causing them to become infected as well. Within this broadcast, you can hear things being said like, an unknown contagion seems to be spreading at an alarming rate. The military central command is under attack and it's likely it will soon be overrun. The infected are breaching our defenses by sheer force of numbers. Even if that person appears to be a friend or a neighbor or a loved one, that person is already gone. Like, just take that in for a second. That is so cool, dude. Like, I honestly don't really know what exactly this is all leading to, but imagine a literal zombies overload or horde-like game mode where it's the Blackout map and it's basically just like zombies, and you're trying to stay alive for as long as possible. Now that could be really, really cool. Alongside this leak though, we also saw a Call of Duty Endowment Jump Pack that'll likely be going up for sale soon, and of course all proceeds from that will directly support the Call of Duty Endowment cause, which is always great to see. And we also saw some brand new replacer calling cards, which honestly I thought were pretty cool looking, so perhaps we'll see a replacer bundle return here soon. With that said though, that is effectively all of the major leaks that stemmed from this newest batch of updated game files, and that is going to wrap things up for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to drop a like rating on it and give it a big old thumbs up, as it would be much appreciated and it does really help out the channel. And of course, if you are new here and you want to stay up to date with everything going on in the world of Call of Duty, feel free to subscribe with your post notifications turned on, that way you'll always know when I upload a new video. As always, be sure to use code IMMORTAL on all G Fuel, Control Freak, and Respawn products. All of those links can be found down in the description below, and once again, thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.